and I'm doing it. This time, I'm doing dialysis. I was a dialysis tech for a compilation of 12 years. I'm like, so why did you stop doing that? There's another whole story that you can, that will be downloaded soon about why I got out of dialysis, why I no longer could do dialysis anymore, or even anything deep within the medical field. And I'll get into that story. That's going to be another story. But this story is to get you to do it. Although I'm not doing it anymore. But being in a dialysis, when I left, I was making, I think my last year I was making $56,000 that year I made. That was in 2009 when I did my taxes, and I think it was $56,000. Which is a very lucrative career, and if you don't want to be a nurse, I didn't want to be a nurse. I was in school to be a nurse for a while, and I was like, this is not what I want to do. And when I became a dialysis technician, it was right after while I was an EMT, which is another story you can watch. So I'm here to tell you about being a dialysis technician. It's a wonderful job. It's a fulfilling job. I also think there should be more education in teaching people not to have to be on dialysis, helping people that have a chance of not getting on dialysis not to be on it. But dialysis is one of the few illnesses that is paid for. Regardless if you're homeless, if you're a millionaire, you're going to get the same treatment in dialysis. So I think that's why there's not so much education as there should be in helping people watch their high blood pressure, take care of their diabetes, because these two things can knock your kidney out, or stop taking so much ibuprofen and pain meds. They can knock your kidney out. Ibuprofen can. And then 45, maybe a few. I'm not gonna do the statistic thing, but only a few people, are in dialysis for pop. I had one lady that was there for drinking pop. She worked at a laundry mat, and all she did was drink pop. She never drank water for the years she was working there. And the acid from the strong pop she was drinking, it finally knocked out her kidney. But that's very rare. So I'm just saying, watch your blood pressure, because your blood pressure can get up so high it can knock your kidney out. Watch your diabetes, because your diabetes is already tearing down and breaking down your bodies because you're not able to regulate sugar, and that can also knock your kidney out. But then there's a lot of other reasons. Some people are just born with a smaller kidney and a larger kidney, or just born with very small kidneys. There was a baby born with no kidneys. So there are so many different illnesses. You can fall off a building and knock out your kidney. You can be in a car accident and knock out your kidney, and you can be on drugs. A lot of things can do this. I mean, the rich to the poor, it has nothing to do with your economic lifestyle when it comes to kidney failure. It's just something that can happen. But there is dialysis. When you watch movies kind of push it as in, oh, your kidney failed and you're going to die. No. Usually kidney failure isn't the reason that people die. And most of the time it's the things that heart damage, there's pancreatic damage, there's other damages that attribute to your death in dialysis, bleeding to death, a lot of stuff. But usually dialysis isn't typically the thing that you die from, but the television for some reason projects that you're going to die from dialysis, and that's not true, because dialysis keeps you living. It takes the poisons out of your blood. Because your kidneys isn't able to regulate those poisons and push those poisons out. So when I was like a teaching tech, and I always talked to my clients, because a lot of times they didn't understand all the medical jargon that the doctors told them. And it's just like this. I explain it in layman terms for you. In Chicago, these are mostly Chicago patients. Think about it. When we did not have the garbage trucks for a week, and the garbage piled up for weeks. The garbage piled up in the city, and it smelled so bad. It was just all kind of garbage. And I would explain to my clients, this is what's happening inside your body. All this garbage is piling up in your body, and there's no way for it to come out. Yes, you can have all the bowel movements all day long, bowel movements, and that will not take all the poison out of your body, because your kidney does that through your urine. And that's why you need to urinate. And so when I explain it to them and I say it's just like that big pile of garbage sitting there, that's sitting in your body. When I say that, something clicks. It was like, that's sitting in my body? Yes, because you're breathing in fumes all day. Your kidney has to take those fumes out. You're eating all these foods. Foods aren't always that clean. And your kidney helps flush out those impurities. And you need your kidney to be working properly in order to do so. So I was able to relate to a lot of things they were going through. So I really and truly loved my job. That I work overtime, and I just really love my job. And there will be another video explaining to you what happened to that job and why I couldn't do it anymore. Even though I went back and tried to do it, I couldn't. I really couldn't. And I walked away from it. And you can watch that video and I'll tell you what I learned from that too. But right now, I'm encouraging you to go out, and now they have a class that you must take in order to be a dialysis technician. You must take this course. I will put that information down below for you. And also, this is, of course, it was in 2009 when I lost my job, and I didn't get a chance to take that course during that time. And of course, I'll tell you that in another video. Right now, I'm trying to get you to be a dialysis technician. A dialysis technician is a wonderful job. And you think about it, although you're putting needles in someone. I mean, I've done arms, I've done a lace, I've, done a neck, I've done all of that. And legs, thigh, you put it in the thigh, the needles go everywhere. As long as we can get that vein and get that bad blood out, clean it and get it back to you so you can go about your day. Which means we're cleaning the impurities out. Also, we're cleaning out extra fluid, because you can't secrete out the urine from your kidneys through your bladder because it's not making any. So by not making it, it's just making poison. We're able to get the fluid out because when you do drink water, it just sits there. You drink alcohol, it just sits there. Yeah, you stay drunk. It'll come out. So a lot of times people, when they start to swell up, they think, oh no, I'm just swelling. No, that's water. And we need to get that water out, because too much water, you'll drown within yourself. It's just true, you'll drown. So dialysis, the starting salary, you can make up to $40,000 your first year of doing dialysis. Like I said, I did it for 12 years, but I was on and off. I would stop and start my own business. I would do this and I would do that throughout those 12 years. But in the total, that's how many years I actually did it. And I was 4 years at that job. And, from that job to another job, and I made $56,000 the last year. And I think the last I ever made doing dialysis was like $32,000. I started in 2001. So it's a really great field. You're helping someone. Like I said, I'm going to put all the links below if you would like to be a dialysis technician. You can study for it on your own. You can go online, and they have a lot of information about taking the test. But right now they want you to go to school for it. There are some centers that will hire you and train you and give you this 18 months that you have to, I think, be on the floor and work. I don't know if all the rules have changed, but like I said, I'm going to put some links below so you can look into being a dialysis technician. It's a very reputable job. You're saving lives, and you have to love people, and you have to pay attention to people. And, these people see you 3 days a week, sometimes 4. And by you seeing these people, you're part of their life. You know what I'm saying? They become a part of your life. You don't have to share everything with them, because I'm just a sharing kind of person. But you don't have to share everything. Sometimes I would overshare. Sometimes I would get on people's nerves, because they're like, if you tell me one more time that I can't have my pop, and it was just out of caring, and you just have to know when to say things and when not to say anything, because you may be the only person that this person sees all day, 3 days a week. And if you're their technician, they may only see you and the people in that center 3 days a week, maybe the only time they get out the house. You have to remember, when they're upset, they're not upset with you. They may be upset with the situation that they're in, and sometimes they have no one else to take it out on but you. you have to know how to walk away. You have to know how to take care of a situation. You have to know when to contact your superiors to let them know that you cannot handle the situation and leave the floor. Like I said, this is a wonderful job for someone who's a wonderful person that wants to meet a lot of other wonderful people, because in dialysis, I know that's being promoted. I've seen documentaries on how they push it and how they talk people into not getting kidneys. But I've had 4 of my clients get kidneys because I always talk to them about how to take care of themselves, what to eat, how to walk around, how to exercise their arms and to get the best flow. And I've had 4 of my clients that were my personal, because usually you keep the same client unless they rotate you. So 4 of mine have gotten kidneys and gone and live a productive life. Even people who I've just talked to and I convinced them to eat right. I've even had a patient once, she was really mad at me because I was always on her about what she was eating and what she was doing. And one time she got really sick and she came to me. First, she didn't want me to be her tech. She was like, I don't want anything to do with it. She gets on my nerve talking so doggone much. And when she got sick, she came to me and said, everything you told me is true. Because everything you said, the doctor told me. And now I'm going to follow. She got a kidney, I think, in less than a year. She had a kidney, you know. Not that, you know, I'm this kidney miracle person. It's just that I cared about the people that I was caring for. And that's the kind of job that if you care for people, this is their life. This is what saves their life. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you would like to see dialysis in action, I have some links below. So please check out the links below so you can see all the different kind of ways, because there's more than one than just sticking needles in your arm to do dialysis. So please check the links below so you can see just how dialysis is done. And the miracle of it itself is life. So have a wonderful life. Please subscribe, like my videos, and hit that bell. Hit that bell. Ding, 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 ding. So you can know when I'm doing this again, because I will be.